again. This is November 12th, and I was talking about yesterday my adventure into Doctor Who, and I mentioned yesterday that I was uh, watching Image of Fendahl, and I finished that today. And it had a very interesting kind of ending to it, however, a little anticlimactic. I mean, yeah, shoot rocks all down and they'll die. You know, the super huge ancient race that you could kill with salt. It just seemed a little disappointing. But just finished watching right now the Ribos Operation, which has the introduction of Romana. And Romana is very pretty and very smart, and I like her a lot. I can see how the Doctor and Romana are going to be really interesting companions to really play off of each other. So I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the Key to Time series with them. And also, in the mail, I got my Keep Calm on the Doctor t-shirt, which is my first ever Doctor Who shirt, so I'm super excited. One of the benefits to selling back their textbooks online with Amazon.com, because you get lovely Amazon credit and you can waste it on things like, I don't know, like Doctor Who stuff. So now everyone knows that I'm officially a nerd, if they actually get the joke at all. So that's the nice thing I like about this t-shirt, is that it's a little sneaky. It doesn't just go out and say, hey, look, I watched this TV show. You kind of have to know the reference to kind of get it. I like t-shirts like that. So I'm inviting my dad over this evening. He's 76 years old, and he's never heard of Doctor Who. He watched the original Star Trek way back in the 60s, and has always been a really big sci-fi fan, especially kind of like the old school sci-fi, like Asimov, H.G. Wells, and Orson Welles. So I showed him one episode of the new Doctor Who. I showed him New Earth, you know, with the first episode with Rose and the Doctor out on an adventure. And he actually really, really liked it. I was sitting there crossing my fingers the entire time saying, please don't be so cheesy that you tear it to bits. But my dad just absolutely cracked up at that episode. He thought it was really smart and really funny, and he loved the character of Cassandra. The fact that she had so many surgeries that she was just a flap of skin. He just thought that was the funniest thing ever. So I invited him over tonight, actually, because I was trying to convince him to come over periodically and work through the entire reboot episode by episode. So hopefully this evening he'll be over at my house, and we will watch maybe the episode of Rose and the end of the world. So hopefully he'll like the Ninth Doctor. I know he likes the 10th Doctor, so of course who doesn't like the 10th Doctor. So also tonight when my husband gets home, I'm going to be catching up with a new episode of Fringe. Haven't watched it yet, so I'm super excited. I am a really big fan of Walter, anything with Walter. And last week, we know that Peter came back, but nobody remembers who he is, so oops, spoilers. Oh, there's my husband right there. He's coming home. So that's kind of what's up with me. I have to get to work on painting my TARDIS plaque. I was going to start doing that today, but I didn't do that. I ended up watching the Ribos Operation instead. So hopefully my posts will get more interesting as I go along, but I'm just kind of keeping my thoughts. Anyway, yeah, mahalo, aloha. I will see you tomorrow.